This is the Mengmi 48GB SSD drive. It is one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest, SSD drives available on Amazon UK at this moment in time, and I thought I would test it and see what kind of performance we can get from this drive. I've never heard of Mengmi before, however they also make micro SD memory cards, so they're in the memory chip business, and this is a 2.5-inch drive, so let's see how it performs. This one's a 48GB drive. It's still currently £9.97 with free Prime delivery, and that is seriously cheap. If you have got a PC that does not have an SSD drive, this would make a excellent boot drive. SATA 3, 2.5-inch, metal, nothing much to report. Comes in a box. You don't get anything with it. From a nice little, tiny little box. It's got the screw holes in the usual places. Let's give this a try. And there is also a SATA cable that was just in the bag that I didn't spot. So that's nice. We have the drive connected up. I'm just going to switch this on. There's another cheap SSD drive on Amazon. It's the Adroit Lark. It's £9.86. It's a 48GB SSD drive. However, when you scroll down to the sort of performance figures, it's got read speeds of around 250 megabytes a second, write speeds 180 megabytes a second. That is very, very slow for an SSD drive. So the reason I've gone for the Mengmi drive is that it has reports of much quicker read-write speeds. So here we are. Read speed 230, write speeds 170. I thought I had read that it was quicker than that. There are people reporting quicker speeds, so let's find out. Okay, we're gonna give this drive a go. We've just formatted it, and let's see what sort of speed. Okay, we've got speeds of 233 megabytes a second read and 160 megabytes a second write. That's lower than I was hoping for, but what I've realized is that these drives have different speeds depending on what capacity they are. So this being the cheapest has what appears to be the lowest performance, and it looks like the results shown on Amazon are better for the higher capacity cards. I'll test this drive in another computer and see if the results are the same. The SSD drive on here may seem slow compared to the speeds you kind of expect from an SSD drive, but this is the speed you get from a standard hard drive. So this is, you know, what, 3 times, 4 times faster. But if you notice these bits here, they're between sort of 160, 140 times faster. And that's where you're going to get a much more responsive system. I've run the speed test on a different PC, a newer PC than that one, and we're getting similar speeds as before. On the right here is the Mengmi 48GB SSD. You get 45 gigabytes usable, and on the left here is a Crucial MX300 275GB SSD, and you can sort of see the performance figures. You're getting around twice the speed, and some of these are much quicker.